So having said that, allow me to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are tuning in to join in this powerful presentation. My name is Coach Mustafa. I'm one of the leaders of Omegapro. I'm an independent associate with them, just like anyone around the world. I'm a digital entrepreneur. And a proud network marketer. I cannot apologize about it because everything I have and I own is because of this great industry, which the Robert Kiyosaki calls the business of the 21st century. Me and my team, we are proud participants of in this great industry. So right now, the company we are going to be analyzing is called Omegapro. We are going to look about at these different futures, about what it is, what is Omegapro, how they are trading, how they're able to help us grow our money passively. Yes, guys, what we are going to be looking at is a very powerful opportunity whereby we have access to what we call institutional traders or brokers that are able to trade our money at a professional level, and they share with us profit on daily basis. Guys, this saves us from the headache of going out there to learn Forex trading ourselves, to gamble in the Forex trading ourselves, so that we take risks all by ourselves and we end up taking all the losses all by ourselves, which is the number one fear people have when it comes to Forex market. Now, what the company has put together is a safe zone for everybody to minimize risk as they approach the world of Forex trading. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Without any doubt, if you go about Forex industry, Forex trading is the biggest market, is the most liquid market, the biggest market in the world. Actually, by matter of volume, as we are speaking, Forex trading even today, over $6.6 trillion worth of volume they have been traded. If you put the stock market, if you put the crypto market, they cannot come close to what we have in Omegapro. So all other industry are babies. Yes, Forex trading is the biggest industry. And you tuning into this Zoom, you are giving me your 30 minutes to understand this biggest industry you have been hearing all about. Maybe you have heard about a lot of negative news more than the positive news, but don't rush into conclusion. Give me your attention, then I'll unbox for everything for you. And more importantly, how you can get involved without you risking, I mean by minimizing your risk. This is what Omegapro is doing to us, is guaranteeing us profit in the Forex market. It's a team of professional institutional traders whom we trust with our money, and they're able to trade for us, and they share with us daily profit without us putting any hand on the trades ourselves. So no need of buying courses. We are not into education. We are not into selling Eurobots. We are here to see your money do one thing: multiply. Yes, we help your money to multiply passively without any terms and condition attached. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see the ecosystem of the company. And more importantly, for those who want to make Omegapro a career, we're going to see the great compensation plan, and more importantly, how you can grow through the ranks and get recognized through this wonderful platform. So as I'm speaking right now, ladies and gentlemen, this platform is so huge, because if you look here on the screen, you see that we have this is Business for Home, one of the biggest publication in the world, and you can see these are the people Omegapro has changed people's lives, because if we can produce more than 100 people who are featured on Business for Home, then you know we are in for a very big business. Right now, we have the top among the list of the top 5 top paid digital entrepreneurs or top paid networkers around the world. The 4th one is Paulo Truman and the wife. They are earning over $850,000 per month from this great platform. So that's why I'm telling you, need to give me maximum attention, because I'm going to go and unbox everything for you to tell you how Paulo and the wife, they have been able to pull out a commission of $850,000 on a monthly basis. On every year, they make about $10 million from this great platform of Omegapro. Is the top paid network all home-based entrepreneur in the world, is number 4 from Omegapro. The 23rd paid the home-based entrepreneur, or what we call top paid networker, he earns 385 from Nigeria. It's called Daniel Onaja, and is earning almost, look at how much he's earning, about $385,000. On annual basis earns about $4.6 million. Yes, we have also Rodrigo, who is number 24. He also earns the same. You can see from Omegapro, and you can see many people, they are coming from Omegapro. Look at how much money people are able to earn on a monthly basis. That's why I'm telling you, you need to give me your maximum undivided attention, because people are earning great commission. People's lives are being impacted with this great platform. And of course, you can see all these people coming from this wonderful platform. You look at even our great leader Tomiwa is featured here. He earns about 180,000. You're gonna listen from him direct. It will show us his account is on annual basis earns about $2.1 million. So unless what you are doing aside can pay you more than $1 million a year, then don't focus on Zoom. But if you're a person like me and you have big dreams and big goals, and you have been looking for a project that you can participate in and be able to get that money, then you need to give me your maximum attention throughout this presentation, because I'm going to show you how all these people have been able to earn that kind of money. Back to our presentation. Yes, let's get now to know what Omegapro is all about. So Omegapro is a industry company specializing in commodities and currency market sector. We are purely a Forex trading company. And we have made this Forex industry makes about $16, as I told you. It aims to build the largest trading community in the world, developing and bringing services to the market of online trading. For over 3 years, more than 1.5 million people have been achieving results in using Omegapro tools and products. And you are going to see how exactly you are going to leverage this same product, the same product that are changing a lot of people's lives. So this company is not just a company, it's a group of companies. For the matter of fact, we have our own community registered in British Virgin Island. We have our own brokers registered in St. Vincent. We have our own expert traders registered in Hong Kong, whom we call Opportune Trade Limited. And of course, we have our own bank. We are the first company in Forex and also in network marketing to be having our own bank. This gives us a lot of safety, because no one can freeze our bank account, because everything is controlled by our own bank. Yes, and we also have our own exchange. So offices are spreading around the world. We have offices in London, we have offices in Dubai, Singapore, Hong Kong, and everywhere, almost in every continent, Omegapro has an office. So these are the leaders of the company. It's very important when you're choosing the company to work with, to know the people who are behind it and their intention, because we have seen a lot of Camgo type of company, beautiful company, but they fall because of leaders who are behind the company, who are non-focused, who don't understand themselves. But I'm so excited to introduce to you our leadership. These are people that we can bet our life with. Starting from Andreas Sakas, he has been an economist. They don't have any history of bad news. These people, they have been living their life in liberty. They would just want to create legacy, to impact and create as many millionaires around the world. They were seeing is an experienced Forex trader from Germany, and is a chief network marketing network officer. Mike Sims, he has been operating his own hedge fund for the past 10 years in USA. You understand? So he has been trading for people, or managing money for top artists and athletes in USA. So all the knowledge he has applied that Omegapro is using, he has been testing this knowledge for over 10 years, and has been helping people who are rich to multiply their money. Actually, Bob Proctor said that this guy, his number one skill is to help multiply the money. He has the skills, he knows the numbers, he knows the mathematics, he knows what to do to help you grow your money. And also Paul Truman, whom we saw is the number 4 top paid earner in the world, as by time is being featured by Business for Home, you know, is living a life of impact. Ladies and gentlemen, when our team was coming on board, we had to meet the vice president personally. He had to fly to Tanzania. All the leaders of IDF, we had to go to Tanzania so that we can ask quality questions. Because we are afraid, like anyone in this call may be afraid. You have question: is this the company you're looking for? Is it a company you should trust? Is this like any other company? We had this same question. And I'm so happy to tell you that the vice president, we invited him. He responded to our invitation. He came to Dar es Salaam at Kilimanjaro. We met him. We asked all our questions, and trust me, we left that meeting when we are convinced. And the lockdown started when we are part of this great project. And I can tell you, this is the best decision we have ever made as ILF team. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are people of credibility. And let me tell you, if you doubt me, go and check on business for maybe on Instagram. All their accounts are verified. Instagram cannot verify your account if you are not a person of credibility. So all their Instagram accounts, they are verified. They're leading the company in limelight. They are sitting live in our offices in Dubai, and they are not hiding behind the website. They are people who are real people with real intention. They are not having any goal of us making anybody lose money. But the only goal they have is to make sure you grow your money and achieve your dream, leveraging the tools they have in Omegapro. Now, the reason why we chose Forex trading, because Forex trading is so regulated, and everything in Forex trading is done within the law. The reason why we are not in cryptocurrency or Bitcoin trading, because Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, they lack regulations. They are not clear regulation, which the company can use to protect itself and also protect you. So that's why the company chose Forex trading, which is the number one stable market in the world, the most liquid and number one stable, and has been there for 100 years. And there are also legislation that protects you and protects the company. More important, ladies and gentlemen, don't take my word for it. If by the time you see Forbes magazine featuring our founders as the covers to be the cover of their magazine. I don't know much about Forbes magazine, but one thing I know for sure, by the time you get featured on Forbes magazine, you need to be having a lot of money or having a company that is impacting a lot of people's lives. So having our CEOs and founders of Omegapro on the face of Forbes magazine, that speaks volume that these people, they are of credibility. Let me tell you, everything rises and falls under leadership. We have all this magazine. Somebody who invited you can send you the article and read more about what was featured about them. We have been featured on all the biggest publication in the world. London Daily is talking about these leaders, Yahoo Finance, Business for Home. So we have the leaders you can trust. But more important, why we chose this company is because of their bank. Yes, as I told you, when it comes to the challenge which most of the company they have is because they lack the way how they can move the money around the world, and sometimes they face money laundering issues here and there, and they end up freezing their account. But this cannot happen in Omegapro because Omegapro decided to create their own bank from day go. So it's very important to know that when you become part of this community, you're gonna have access to your own bank account in UK. Yes, and this also gives you access to a MasterCard. Our bank is FCA regulated. You can do private banking with your account. You can do SWIFT or SEPA transaction. And for you to access our bank services, you need to first become a member of Omegapro. Isn't that amazing? Just imagine having your MasterCard and you can withdraw your bonuses or your commission from any ATM around the world. On top of that, the company is in the process to launch their own exchange. Yes, like Binance and everything like that, whereby you can connect your MasterCard to your own exchange and you can convert all your maybe your earnings or some of your earnings to your favorite cryptos, and all the major cryptocurrencies, they will be available for you to buy and keep. Yes, it's very, very important that we have big goals as a company. So let me tell you something. When it comes to this company, we have been trading for the past 3.5 years. And 78% of all trades, they have been closing in profit. Yes, our traders are doing an amazing job. They're doing an amazing job to make sure that everybody is making money. This 78% is not easy to achieve in Forex trading. You understand? But our company has managed to pull it out consistently. Actually, ever since they started trading, there's not any month by evidence they have made any single loss. Every month has been profitable. Yes, they can make losses on daily basis because normal is called trading, but at the end of at the end of the month, always the month is closing in profit. So these are some of our products. We have a product whereby we have an academy which is free of charge, whereby we can teach you on how to trade and go risk everything by yourself. Just get the education from Omegapro. Don't give us your money and decide to trade for yourself as an amateur, as an professional. And guess what? You'll be risking a lot. Or you can trust our proven expert traders, our professionals that have been trading the market for over 20 years and they have proven results. I could choose the second product, which is partnering with our experts to be able to make constant profit, so that you get time to do other things. Because when you become a trader, you're gonna spend a lot of time on the screen. You need to have you need to be good at mathematics. You need to be good at charts, whereby most of you have a lot of responsibility. You don't have time to learn and to do everything for yourself. You understand? It's time to have money work for you, because if you go into trading for yourself, it will be a job whereby it will require much of your time beyond even money. But if you give your money to our expert traders and leverage their expertise and their experience, it means you are going to make passive income. It means you are going to see your money working for you on a daily basis. Hope it makes sense. So let's see the numbers, how our expert traders, they're able to grow your money for you. So we are strictly a forex trading company, and we have consistency for the first 5 years. Our traders, they had to trade this 5 years historically before they brought it to the public for me and you to try it out. So averagely, our traders, they will be able to pull up to 10% in fiat, in currency, you understand? In dollars, everything is paid in dollars. So every money you are going to give them, you're going to be in a position to make at least 10%. Yes, and this product has been available since January 2019, and everyone who has given their money to our experts, they are reporting positive results. Nobody has any bad report about our expert traders. So just imagine seeing your money growing by 10%. Actually, if anybody who does not need this product, if where you are putting money, you can make 10% profit passively. They don't need this product. But if your money is not growing by 10% per month, then maybe it's time to divert a portion of your savings in Omegapro, so I can make this passive profit. Yes. So historically, as I told you, this company has been growing, and you can see we set this strategy. We started it in October 2018 when the company launched this strategy of helping people. And ever since we started with trading for people, we have made 631%. We have our numbers. We can prove our numbers. We are not talking stories. Yes, everything is available for you, because the moment you become a member, you're going to have access to our MetaTrader 4 accounts. You're going to see the live trading of the company. Every day you get reports about the performance of the company. If it's a loss, you can see everything from the screen. As you can see here, from the screenshot. From your own back office, you can be able to track from the live accounts of the company. No company is doing this around the world. We are the #1 transparent company in the world. We are the first one to be doing this because we are very transparent with our client. So our traders are located in different countries around the world. We are using unique strategies of trading to make sure you are making consistent profit. The company is making consistent profit, and even our traders are making consistent profit. So averagely a month, we promise you 10%, but for us as a company, we are able to make up at least 15% on average. Sometimes even we make 20%, but what we promise is 10% for you. So whatever we promise, we can sustain it. We are not gambling. We can prove whatever we are promising you. More important, ladies and gentlemen, our product is so simple. Just imagine you are going to purchase a license. You don't need to hustle or trade or learn anything or market. Just purchase your license so that our expert can trade for you. They will set you up. The company will take about 7 days to set you up with our expert traders, our institutional traders. And the moment they do that, after 7 days, you start seeing your profit coming on an autopilot. You understand? Without you doing nothing. Every day you have 0.4 minimum dropping on your bank account. Imagine that on a daily basis, meaning by the end of our 24 days. We don't pay weekend, we pay Monday to Friday because Forex market is closed during the weekend. So we pay during the trading days, Monday to Friday. So we see your money coming in every day. So we're going to see how it's going to work out for you. You're going to see all those licenses. Let's be patient a bit. Now, before I go there, let me tell you, we have a chance to be part of a unicorn company. By unicorn, I'm talking about a company that has made over $10 billion in less than 3.5 years. Over $10 billion. It becomes a unicorn company. How many companies do you know that are billion-dollar company? I'm here sharing with you one. So as we are speaking right now, in 20 hours, we have achieved all these goals you are seeing. In 2020, we became an institutional trading company. 2021, we were Omegapro. We launched our own bank. We also launched a crypto exchange launch. We did a global event. We have surpassed the 1 million members. We are developing even more products that are aimed to help you make more money passively. Now, we are launching our own hedge fund this year. We are targeted to have 3 million members. We already have 2 million members. You understand? So we are good to go with our goal. Now, 2023 next year, there's something amazing is happening in Omegapro because they are packaging the company to list it on Frankstock Stock Exchange. This is the biggest stock exchange in the world. I mean, the company is going to be doing IPO, initial public offering, whereby you have a chance to own a piece of Omegapro. Imagine that. Meaning, you can trade shares of Omegapro the way you trade shares of Safaricom, the way you trade shares of Stanbic Bank, the way you trade shares of Apple, the way you trade shares of Amazon, and all these big companies. So our company is going public. So we are actually, as far as the momentum is concerned, Omegapro is just starting. And if you are tuned into this call, you are tuning in at the right time. Why? Because you are tuning in before we go public. And guess what? The moment you go public, even the small packet will not be available. So let's talk about the money. As I promised you, the goal our traders have is to multiply your money, whereby within a period of 16 months, you're gonna see your money multiplying by 300%. I mean, if you're gonna put $1,000 with our experts, within 16 months, they're gonna give you $3,000. I mean, they give you all your $1,000 back plus extra $2,000 in profit. Passively, you don't need to bring anyone, you don't need to trade, you don't need to do nothing. This is your money working for you, leveraging the institutional traders of Omegapro. Imagine that. Let me tell you, averagely, it will cost you $10 million to access institutional traders, but Omegapro, because of the strategy which they're using, they are giving access for everybody to access the institutional traders. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a choice. This, if you compound, even you can make up to 30% on a monthly basis. Compounding means you have a decision. The profit they are paying you on daily basis or on monthly basis, you can also reinvest it within the platform. The company allows you to reinvest. Reinvesting your profit is called compounding, so that you can make more profit on top of your profit instead of it being dormant on your banker account or in your Omegapro account. You can decide to always reinvest your profit, and if you do that, meaning you'll be trading with more capital without investing any new money, but you're playing around with your profit. Even you can make up to 30% on a monthly basis, meaning for you, you grow from just 10% monthly, then you go up to 30% monthly. And this happens when you have access to your daily profit. Yes, every day, our traders will trade and they will share the profit with you, with everyone. We don't lock your profit anywhere. The moment you trade, we share with everybody. You have a right to take your profit out of your trading account and use it for whatever you want. So you have access to withdraw. Every day you can withdraw your profit. Are you with me? More importantly, within 16 months, if you compound your profit, you can make up to 300% return. So based on how you compound, you can make anywhere between 100% in profit, meaning within 8 months, you can have all your capital back. Within 12 months, you see your capital doubled, and within 16 months, you see your money tripled. Hope it makes a lot of sense. Now, the reason why we like Omegapro so much, because they give us a lot of risk management mechanism. And by the time I talk about risk management mechanism, meaning if there are a lot of cards that are at your disposal, In any case that you don't trust Omegapro, remember, you can pull out your profit anytime. It's not mandatory for you to lock your profit within the system. This one will give you control, but more importantly, you can also decide to withdraw your capital anytime. If you have not made 100% in terms of profit, you can withdraw your original capital, and the company will be able to give you back your capital before the end of 16 months. They will charge you 30% cancellation fee for not finishing the contract, but they give you 70% back your capital plus all your profit. By the time you cancel your account, then you take your money out of the system. So you are always in control of your capital and your profit. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing, ladies and gentlemen? Let's give it up to Omegapro. So in summary, these are our licenses, and you're going to make up to 300% based on your compounding. Yes, you can start with we recommend $500, but if you feel you cannot, $100 for you can position yourself whatever you want. But these are our packages, and every amount of money you're gonna put is going to triple. As you can see, if I put in a package of $5 minimum, I make $2 per day. But more importantly, by end of 16 months, I will make $1,500. If I put in a package of 1,000, minimum I make is $4. By end of 16 months, I make 3,000. If I put in the highest package, which is 50,000, by end of the month, I'll be making $150,000. So depending on what license you choose, you are going to be able to triple that money using that license. But more important, ladies and gentlemen, this is in summary. What you make in 16 months is 300%, up to 300%. Month, you're gonna make 10 to 30%, meaning if you put in like a package of $500, you're gonna make $50. But even you can make $150 if you continue investing your profit. People who don't invest their profit, for them, they make $50 per month. But if you decide to invest your profit, even you can start earning $150 on a monthly basis. Yet on a weekly basis, you can earn up to $25. But minimum is $11. Then on daily basis, you can earn up to $5, but minimum, if you don't compound, is $2. The same percentage applies to every package you choose. So you can take a screenshot of this so that you can study it, how different packages pay, where daily, how much do you earn per week, per month, and by end of 16 months, take a screenshot with your phone, whatever you are using to watch, so that you can study this for your guided decision making. So you can see within 16 months, that will be the end of your contract, and our traders have finished their whatever they promised, which is tripling your money. So the contract is 16 months, and within 16 months, you have tripled your money. So take a screenshot of that so you can make a very good decision to join with a good package, because here, as you can see, people who put in big money, they make more money, though you are paid all on the same percentage. But more importantly, the game of compounding starts from here. Let me tell you, as I told you with compound, if you put in a package of 500, you are going to make 1,500 within your first contract of 16 months, meaning you 3x your money within the first contract. But the question is, what if I don't want to withdraw the 1,500 and decide to use it to sign up for a second contract? I mean, if I put this $1,500 back and runs for the second contract, it also triple. I make 4,500. Meaning my original 500 has multiplied like times 9 times. Think about that. And if by end of my second contract, if I decide not to withdraw my entire profit and decide to reinvest it, and I compound it to land for a third contract, by end of the third contract, I will be having 13,500. You understand? Which will be now the third year. Now, if I use this as my capital to sign up a fourth contract, which is the fourth year, I will multiply this into 40,000. By the end of 5 contracts, if I can do 5 contracts with the company, I'll be in position to make $121,000. Remember, I put 500 within 5 years. Because of compounding, I'm going to turn 500 into $120,000. Meaning my $500 has multiplied by 243 times. Yes, by 243 times. And this applies even if you have a package of 1,000 and you compound 1,000 for 5 years and you do 5 contracts, the 1,000 within 5 years, it will give you 243,000. If you put $10,000 will give you $2.4 million by just recompounding your profit. Yes, and the company will have a chance to make a lot of money with your profit. That I'll show you in the next presentation. So we have access to a powerful tool, the eighth wonder of the world. Compounding has been the secret that has made the fifth richest person in the world, called Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett invests in financial market with this company, and he is 91 years of age, and he became a billionaire because of compounding with financial market. So we're having access to what made Warren Buffett one of the billionaires in the world. You understand? And the company gives you access to compounding. Everybody, regardless of your package, you can choose to compound your profit. It's up to you, or you can choose whatever they pay you, you continue withdrawing it and eating it. It's up to you. So it's your decision to make. But more importantly, let me show you an example, like what's really happening. You see, this is the power of compounding. Let me show you from okay. Let me show you. There's some testimony here.
Every day, even if nobody decided to join me in this business again.
Can you hear my sound?
This account will be make me money on autopilot. So let me go to my compounding income. Let me show you something, guys. Are you guys still with me?
Yes, I'm with you 100%.
Next 16 months, that will give me a total of 253,500. Hello? Dollars. Let me put that. Dollars, not naira. We're talking about dollars here. I don't know if you guys are with me. Okay. Now look at this account. It's one account in my own. I have a VIP, Elite, Tycoon, Light, and Basic, and a total of 84,500. Now see what I'm making every day. Even if nobody decided to join me in this business again, this account will be making me money on autopilot. So let me go to my compounding income. Let me show you something, guys. Are you guys still with me?
Yes, I'm with you 100%.
Okay. Now look at the main account I purchased that day, a $50,000 in September. Can you see it? If I click on view, it will show you what I'm earning daily on this account. Remember, when you purchase your account, you have a 7 days waiting period. So I purchased it on the 28th of September 2021, which was last year. And we come down here 7 days after, which was 10th. That was when I started earning. So then we used to have, they started with me with the 0.45. The truth is, the minimum you expect is 0.40. It could be 0.40, it could be 0.41, it could be 0.432 or 5, whatever, depending on the market trade of that day. But the least that can happen is 0.40. So, but on that day, I think it was okay, 0.45, and I got paid $227.27. Now, I decided not to, because I can withdraw this out of the system, but I decided not to touch it. They handed this one with my 50,000 and traded the next day. Can you see that the money is growing from 227 to 228, 229, 230, 231, 32, 33, 34, 35, 40. Can you see 250, 260, 270, 280? Because I didn't touch it, it keeps compounding. Now it gets to 300, 301. You see here, the trade drops a little bit from 0.4 down a little bit. So the percentage here dropped to 267, but because I still think compound, it still keep going on. I hope you guys can see. Keeps increasing, increasing. And right now, as of today, as of like yesterday, right now, I think yesterday was the last day they paid. Let me check. No, Friday should be Friday. Yesterday was Sunday. The last payout was on the 27th. So 27th, you look at it on Friday, and I got paid $404.94. Now, our exchange rate in Nigeria, let me use Nigeria because I'm reaching out to you from there.
So now you can see the power of compounding. Because he invested his profit, he started by being paid about $200 per day. But because he was reinvesting his profit, now he's earning about $400 on a daily basis. Why? This is the power of compounding. You understand? The more you reinvest your profit, whatever you earn on a daily basis keeps on increasing. You understand? So it's really very, very important not to take compounding for granted. So that's what happens in Omegapro. We are investing our money with the Omegapro expert traders. They're doing the work for us over their platform, and we keep reinvesting our profit. And before you know it, within 16 months, we have tripled our money. So it's really very, very powerful to note. So now, having noted that, that's I wanted to just give you that access to our leader's testimony. Is using $50,000 package and is right now on daily basis earning about $400, which is like more than 0.8% on daily basis. So it's really very, very powerful. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the other part which we have is our fiat commission structure for people who want to build a team. Yes, as I told you, the first part is to just put your money, sit back, relax, and wait for 16 months to triple your money. But you may not be having the big money that if I put $50,000, I will make $150,000. But you are looking at you're asking yourself, are there avenues in Omegapro whereby, yes, I can put my money, they can trade for me, but what if I have friends that also want to do the same like me? Is there a way for Omegapro to compensate me? Yes, that's where the big money is, ladies and gentlemen. You can leave your investment landing instead of being passive. On top of your investment, you can make extra money by becoming the agent of Omegapro. And the good news is you don't need to be you don't need to pay extra money for you to become our affiliate or to become the agent or to become the marketer of Omegapro. No, the money you have used for your investment is the money that gives you the license to market or to become the agent of this company in your region. So how much the company is going to pay you as the agent is going to be based on how much license you bought. For example, people who put in $500, they have a chance to make over $2,500 on weekly basis. You understand? Meaning, if with a package of $500, if you become the agent, you have a potential of earning $2,500 times 4 weeks, which is a month. You'll be earning like $10,000 on a monthly basis. People who put in $1,000 per week, they are paid up to $5,000 if they become agents of the company. If you start with $3,000, from the sales you do, you and your team combined, the company can pay up $10,000 per week. And advanced license, meaning you start with $5,000, when you start building a team, you can earn from your team up to $15,000 on weekly basis. But the maximum license is $50,000, which pays you $50,000 per week. And we have people here in Africa who are already on the VIP license, and from their team, they are paid $50,000 every single Monday. So listen to this very carefully. Let's see how you're going to benefit or you're going to be paid from building the team. So the first bonus is the direct sales, whereby the company is happy to pay a 7%. Every person you bring, based on how much they begin with, they give you a 7%. This money is supposed to be paid for radios or TV or for branding. But because you are the one who has done the marketing, the money could have gone for brand, the company will pay it to you, which is 7%. I mean, if you bring in a person who puts in $10,000, you will be paid $7 commission. And if somebody comes in $500, you get $35. So if somebody comes with the highest package, which is $50,000, you make $3,500. So think about that. So as your investment is running, but you have a chance to earn extra income from this wonderful, wonderful opportunity. But more importantly, the big money is into building the team. The moment you decide to build a team, ladies and gentlemen, meaning from you have a chance to leverage the activities of the people you brought, meaning the people you brought, if you decide also to become agents of the company, and they go up there also, they bring their friends who are not your friend, they all register under your license. You understand? You have the main license, but your license can register other license of agents under you, meaning you brought 2 people, they have their own license, but these licenses are attached to your main license. And also these people, they put their friends and keeps on duplicating like that up in future levels down. So whoever joins through your license, whatever sale they are going to do to Omegapro will thank you every Monday by giving you 10% of whatever sales that happen in your binary based on your weaker side. You build 2 teams, they're going to be balanced, meaning at the end of the day, for example, if you do sales of your team, that sales of $50,000, the company will pay you $300 on the weaker side. If they do sales of $50,000, 10% of that will go to your bank account. So this is a time whereby if you are somebody who sees far, you can make crazy money here. You understand? Even if people, they're just joining with a license of 500, let me show you something. Just imagine you join with 500. I mean, if you bring 2 people along with with 500, the 10% binary you're going to earn is $50 because on you have the volume of sales of 500 on each side. So they take one side, they pay 10%, you make $50. You brought this person joining with 500, the 10% of that, of 500, they pay you $50. Now, in the second week, if these four people, these two people brought, they each brought two. I mean, this person, it brings two people, this person brings two people. Now, in your team, you have 4 new people who have joined with each 500, meaning on each side, you have sales of 1,000. So they will take one side and they give you $100. In the third week, if the 4 people go out there and bring 2 of their friends who join with only 500, now you have a team of 8 new people, and you have on your pay side, your pay leg, you have $2,000 worth of sales that Monday. So times 10%, the company will be happy to pay you a bonus of $200. You understand? In the 4th week, imagine if these 8, they also go and bring 2 of their friends who can start with 500. Before you know it, you have sales of 4,000 on each side, and you'll be having 10% of that will be $400 paid to you. In the 5th week, if the 16 brought 2, 16 times 2, meaning you have started 2 new people who have joined your team through the 16 people. They're not even your directs. Guess what? You have $800 worth of sales. The company will be able to pay $800 worth of check. Your 6th week, if the 32 each brought 2, you'll be having a volume of $16,000 worth of sales. 10% of that will be 1,600. In the 7th week, if the 64 brought 2, you have a team of 128 people. These are sales of $32,000. Because if you combine, if each has put in 500, meaning guess what? You'll be having about $3,200 paid to you on your account. And if it keeps duplicating like that, by end of your 12 weeks, this is the end of 3 months. If you have 4,000 people who are joining, because these 2,000 are each brought 2 within 1 week of their joining, you have sales of $1 million, and 10% of that, it should be $100,000. It will be paid to you, $100,000. Imagine that. So if we add all this money you have been earning from the 1st week of the 12th week, it will be about $200,000 paid to you. And what you did, you just brought 2 people, and you help the 2 people each to bring 2. And every person who are joining your team, you told them the moment you join, within the first 7 days, bring your 2 friends who believe in you, who can start with 500, and keep duplicating like that. And if you keep duplicating that like that, within a matter of 90 days, you have earned a total of $240,000 in binary commission alone, and you'll be a black diamond in the company, and the company will be happy to give you a Ferrari or another bonus worth $250,000 to buy your own Ferrari. And you also earn 1% of the company's monthly revenue. You become a shareholder of the company. So those who want looking at the bigger picture, this business, you can build it, because many of our friends, they have built it, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. And what you see here is another bonus, which is very powerful, which is our annual passive income, which is 20%. So the company, every money they pay you on a weekly basis from your recruiting activity or team activities, 70% is going to be kept in your e-wallet, meaning you got that the money in the e-wallet, you can withdraw it immediately. And the money in the passive wallet, which is 30% of your commission, is going to be saved so the company can trade for you. And at the end of the year, they're going to give you all that money back with an interest of 20%. Meaning, for example, if you're supposed to earn $1,000, the $700 is going to be kept, is going to be given to you to withdraw immediately, and the $500 is going to be kept for you on your trading account to earn you 20% extra at the end of the year. Meaning, $500 will come back to you with extra $60. Hope it makes sense to you. So just imagine, the more every time you earn in Omegapro, you are saving, and your saving will make you extra 20% every end of the year. That is so powerful to note. It's called our annual passive income. Now we have also the leadership pool. In leadership pool, what it means is that the moment you become a civic executive is a person who has made sales of 16,000 on the weaker side, and on your strongest team, you have done sales of $24,000 in 1 month. You'll be qualified to become a civic executive, but more importantly, the company will be happy to share with you 1% of their global sales, 1% of their global sales. You participate in their pool, and trust me, it's good money. People are civic executive. Hope you have already enjoyed your profit share program with the company, and the more your volume increases and your team, you qualify for pool 2, pool 3, and we have few, as the pools increase, we have few participants in each pool. Like this target sales that is done by many people, and people who are sharing the 1% in the first pool, there are many. But people who are doing $1 million in sales in 1 month, there are few. Meaning the 1% they share, each person will take something big at the end of the day. So this is so powerful to note. So by the time you become a blue diamond, you already be maximizing all the pools in Omegapro. It's very important to note that. More importantly, to join Omegapro, you can use Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDT to buy a package, or you can use somebody who referred you to this call. It can help you to register with his own back office money if he has. So more important, even withdraw, you can withdraw with our MasterCard, you can withdraw via Bitcoin. Those who want to activate Bitcoin, this is an opportunity because we pay out using Bitcoin. Or you can choose to be paid out using our MasterCard, or just use local exchange by exchanging your and money into packages of your downlines. The company also allows that. So these are the leadership ranks in the company. Before I go to the leadership rank in the company, let me show you the potential of this incredible business from still this testimony. Let's get our leader to show us, if you decide to build this business, how much you can earn. He said with just $500, it was school fees for his children. And guess what? How much he has earned within 2 years and 10 months. Watch this.
All my passion with just $500. That was the money that was made for me to use to pay my children's school fees. I had to risk my children's school fee to buy a package. To tell you where my condition was then. This was tough for me. I was not a rich man like now, the level I am now. I wasn't. I've spent money before. I've done businesses that make money before. I started with a good career. I'm an engineer. I've worked in oil and gas company and ExxonMobil before. But along the line, things wasn't working. So I was like on that edge, but I need something to actually survive with. So the opportunity came, and the only money I have was the money that myself and my wife, we are like saving it to pay for our children's school fee because we know we are broke, but we don't want anything to affect their school fee because their education is paramount to us. So Sophie, don't worry. The worst case, we'll be drinking Gary. Let's drink Gary. But this children's school fee must go on because it's very close. The company launched January 2019. You know, January is when schools are resuming. And the moment they resume, they give you like 2 or 3 weeks. After 2 or 3 weeks, they'll be sending you mail. Come and pay their school fees. Come and pay their. So I don't want that. So when I look at the business presentation, join a Zoom like this, it sounds good to me. I was still having some doubt, but my instinct was saying I should go for the business. There was no Africa, nobody that I know of that joined Omegapro. That was the first Zoom call that the company had. You know, when the company is launching, it was the first. I was so lucky. I don't even know how I stumbled on it on the internet. And I joined. And when I listened, it sounded like something I want to do. I spoke with my wife. What I know and I enjoy doing most is network marketing. Though unfortunately, the ones I've done in the past didn't work out. But I don't know why my instinct is telling me to do this. What do you think? Should we go ahead? She said, yes. If my mind give me the go, I should go ahead with it. She gave me the assurance that we should go ahead. I said, okay, no problem, we're going to do it. But the second most important question that comes in, there was no money. At least to join a business, you pay now. You don't have to pay because the government will not give you a free account. So, but there's no way I can say this to her, and I knew I don't have the money. Even to buy $100, I don't have it. But wow. I remember, yes, I'm telling you my story. I'm telling you my grass to grace story. Then the only money we have was for the school fee, but it's meant for the children's school fee. And we have agreed that we're not going to touch it for any reason. But without her knowing, I took the money, I bought a package. And when I bought a package, I didn't allow her to know. 2 weeks after, unfortunately that day, they gave a letter to one of my daughter that she should give to her parent. When she came back, I wasn't at home. It was her mom that they gave the letter to. So she read the letter, and when I came and I said, "Oh, welcome back." Okay, fine. They give your children's letter that we should pay their school fees. So that money that we're keeping, can you go and pay so that we can, or you give me so that I can go and pay? They will allow us to rest. You people are laughing already. So just imagine, at that level, I cannot lie. I cannot say anything other. I need to tell her the truth. And I need to look, see that this is the situation. That money, I've used it to buy a package. I've registered in Omegapro. That business I told you, remember, I've registered. And you know, women, She was not happy. Why would you use the children's school fee? This. You understand? But if I didn't take that move, what do you think would have happened to those children by now? My children are going to one of the best schools in Lagos, one of the best, because I took a major risk. And after that time, I had a very big why, because I knew that the money that I used, I have only 2 weeks to make it up and pay to the school. If not, they would not allow them to come to classes again. So I was like walking crazy. Anybody that I know is Omegapro. In that time, that was my first account then. I was just trying to tell you guys. So I was like, no money. There's no way. I was just doing direct. Every bonus that comes in, I want that 7% too. In fact, that time it wasn't 7%, it was 5% when we started. So every direct bonus was coming to me. There's no way I can give you 30% for where? I need money. And that was how it started. So when I now look at 6 months after the business was going, I realized that my network was messed up. The monthly commission that I have there, I pulled it out, buy a package, started this account in July 2019. And this account I started with $500 then, which was the borrowed money from my children's school fee. Now I've yielded many licenses. Look at it. So from the 500 I started with, if you look at it here, when I now started building, the commission that started coming in, I started buying more packages because I know 500 in 16 months can only give me 1,500. And $1,500 will not solve my family problem, will not solve my financial problem, cannot get me the dream house or the dream car. So I bought another 500. I bought another 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 3,000. So every week as the company is paying me for my commission, I make sure I was so disciplined. Part of the commission, I will use parts to buy more and spend the little that is remaining. I'm reinvesting back. Another 1,000, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, 500, 5,000, 5,000, 15,000. Now in this account, I start with $500. I have a total of $50,000 in it. How you guys can see now. So what is the lesson learned from here? It's not about how you started or where you are now. What's most important in your life is where you're going to. I started from the grass, and thank God we are getting to the grace by God's grace. So talking about starting with $100, I don't encourage it. I encourage you to try to do a minimum of $500 or more. Why? I believe the two of you are network marketers. If you don't have a $500 or more, you will not be able to rank. And if you don't rank in this business, you can actually be able to maximize the benefit. Now look at the $500 account, which was the borrowed money that I started with. They have built to $50,000. 2 years, 10 months after, has earned me over $3.4 million in total commission. I don't know if you guys can see. Imagine the business you started in 2 years and 10 months. And in commission, see it here, total bonus earned. Let me zoom it for you guys to see. Total bonus earned, $3,445,718.73.
But you can see the money.
2 years, 10 months. Tell me which other business can give you such. But in the reality, I didn't get this because of my investment. Remember, I started with just $500. But what got me this was because I was building. I was reaching out to as many people as possible. This morning, being a Monday morning, I've already been paid another $50,000. Every Monday, I earn 50K weekly. Look at my wallet. I have 35,000 here. The remaining 50% has been 15,000 has been added to my passive commission. That's the 70-30 rule. I don't know, at least you guys will understand what I'm saying. You know, we have 70-30 rule. They pay me 50K. After the 50,000, they apply 70-30. 70% of it is 35,000. It goes to my e-wallet. I can withdraw it. I can spend it. The remaining 30%, which is 15,000, add up to here. So I have a total of $858,868.79 in my passive income wallet. Now, let me show you what I earn every week because I decided to build. So I will try to set the date back to when I started. That was July 2019. Are you guys see this?
Yes.
How many of you would like to be earning or want your back office to look like this very soon? See, like today, 50,000. Last week, 50,000. Week before, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Can you see it? This is not 50,000 naira. This is $50,000 every 7 days. Look at the account. So in a month, that's $200,000 monthly, guys.
Yeah.
So why am I showing you all this? I'm showing you this not to brag, but just to let you know that the business you are joining is the one you have been praying for, is the one you have been looking for. God have already answered your prayer already. The only thing that is holding you now is you to act, your action. Because if it has worked for me, if it has worked for Mustafa, if it has worked for over 83,000 people, let me show you the number of people in my structure. Definitely it can work for you as well.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. You have got the testimony and you see the power of the income you can make if you decide to build this as a business, beyond just putting money and go and list. If you decide to build it as a business, you see how much our leader is earning on weekly basis, 50,000, and cumulatively has made $3.4 million. Guys, if that does not convince you that we have one of the best business that can make you rich, then I don't know what is going to convince you. I don't know what else. For the matter of fact, because of time, I'll not go so much into our career plan, because our career plan, as you beyond making money, the company is going to recognize you with the fully paid trips. The fully paid trips when you become starting from silver, when you become gold, they're gonna give you a laptop. Platinum, they're gonna give you a profit share program, iPhone, the latest one, plus $500. As you are building the team, you become also diamond. Diamond, they're gonna give you a luxury paid, fully paid diamond trip outside your continent. More importantly, if you become a blue diamond, they're gonna give you a leadership pool free profit share program, a Rolex watch, plus a Woody Air5, very good Porsche car. And when you become a black diamond, they give you a house and apartment. Terms and conditions apply for you to achieve the rank. When you become a crown diamond, they're going to give you a luxury Rolex watch plus a Lamborghini, or they give you the equivalent of the money. When you become a loyal crown diamond, they're going to give you $500,000 as a thank you bonus for leading your people and building people to that level of success. Our top rank in the company is to become a presidential crown diamond, and the company will be happy to give you a check of $1 million to do whatever you want with that kind of money. So it's a very powerful company. I don't know if you have any question about what I've just shared with you, but if you have a question, I want to encourage you to go back to the person that invited you to tune in and ask all the questions. If you need me for a private Zoom call, please, you can reach out to me, and you can always schedule a private Zoom call to explain more about what I've just shared. But right now, I want to call upon one of my great leader. We analyze this project together so that we can make sense of it back in 2020, and it turned out to be the best decision that we have ever made to work with. So I know right now, I don't know if she's in position to speak to you, to say a word, one or two. She's one of the great leader, top leader of Tanzania and IDF team across Africa. She's building a lot of teams across the continent. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to Champion Valeria to say a word or two to emphasize why this opportunity is very, very important. I don't know if Champion Valeria, you are in a position to say what, one or two. I don't know. I just called you. So, but I know you always have something to supplement. Thank you very much. Go right ahead, Champion.
Okay, thank you, Champion, for this opportunity, and thank you for good presentation. Yes, we are together since you started up to now.
Sure.
Yes, that I can say. Yeah, people, you have already seen the testimony from our upline, Tomiwa from Nigeria. Yes, Omegapro is working since we started. We earn money, we earn compounding interest. The system is working the way it is. and we are making a lot of progress. For me, if I sleep, I earn money. If I wake up, I earn money. The car I have is from Omegapro. My life, I conduct my life, money is from Omegapro, is not from any project. So I'm here to encourage you to start the business. If you are new in this presentation, please make sure you come on board as quick as possible, because as we see in East Africa, I can say it is the open market now. We are just, the party is just started. So
True.
you are welcome on board. By summary, I can say Omegapro is here to stay. Omegapro is the gift from God. Thank you, Coach Mustafa.
Wonderful, wonderful. With those a few words, we are out of time. Our next call is going to be on Thursday. Please, champions, let's tune back so we can be able to understand this opportunity more importantly. But if this has been able to give you enough information, make a decision. Go back to the person who invited you to this call and ask him one question: how do I get started? I want to position myself right now, and we'll guide you through the registration process, and we'll be happy to welcome you in IDEV way, in IDEV style, in our community. We are one of the fastest growing community in network marketing across East Africa. We are very professional, and we do everything in a professional way, and we are a family, so we welcome you with love. So having said that, because of time, our hour is well spent. Get back to the person who invited you, and may the good Lord bless you. And the members, we have the Wake Up and Win tomorrow early morning. Our Wake Up and Win call. The series continue. So let's catch up tomorrow morning for the members. But for the guests, there's another call for you on Thursday. See you, champion. I love you all. Thank you.